Welcome back to Engineered Well Pilates. Today I'm going to take you through the press up, Pilates style. So in Pilates we like to make things, a bit difficult for ourselves, work the body and all. So we do tricep press ups. Oh, they're so hard. But the good news is that there are different steps. There are different ways of doing them to suit your body, your level, how you're feeling. And I'm going to take you through those different variations today. So from here, let's start off with the first option, which is essentially lying down on your front. So your legs are together. So obviously when we do press ups in Pilates, we're in our Pilates stance. So the feet would be in our little V with the heels together and the toes soft. And our legs are together. And our hands are going to be kind of underneath the shoulders. The forehead is just kind of it's not quite resting on the mat, but it's almost resting on the mat. And you'll see that my elbows are kind of lifted like they're level to my shoulders. So from here, I want you to really feel the shoulders pull away from your ears. So try not to have them all the way up here. Try and engage them down the back of the body. As you pull those shoulders back, and this is true for all of the variations, you should feel the abdominals start to kick in, that belly button lift off the mat, and already you're going to be in a much stronger position to lift your body. So from here, let's start to lift. Small movement. I want you to push through those hands, feel those triceps, and try and just very gently lift your upper body and down. Now you're going to go as far as you can, as high as feels comfortable, and lower it back down. It doesn't have to be crazy, high. Just keep the abdominals strong in towards your body and try to hold the chest so you're not just dumping down every time. So you can really feel those muscles engaged and switched on. Okay? And you just do, say 5. So, I've done a few here and pause. Okay. The next option is to come up into a box press. So this is a little bit harder, but if you're wanting more of a challenge. So you're going to bring your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. Again, the toes are soft. So what I see a lot in press ups, particularly tricep press ups. So a tricep press up obviously is when the elbow almost scrapes off your waist, so we keep them tight in towards the body like this, as opposed to sending them out to the side. A lot of people will almost try to bring their face between their hands, kind of like this. So you'll see that my spine is all kind of curved and it's not really, my shoulders are all like gapy and gappy here. It's not a very strong position. So what I want you to have a sense of is that your nose is going to come forward of your hands. Because remember, we want these hands to stay underneath our underneath the shoulders. And it's like you're painting an arc with the top of your head. So from here, my abs are engaged, my arms are strong, and I'm going to lower myself down like I'm trying to kiss the mat in front of my fingers. And then I'm going to push all the way back up. My elbows stay tight to the waist. My gaze is long. So you'll see I'm not over ducking my chin. And again, as you work through these, remember, you're only going to make the range of motion as big as you comfortably can. So you might find that once you start to lean forward, you're just doing a kind of a micro tricep dip. That's totally fine because you are still working your arms. As long as you can feel the work through here, I don't care whether you do this or you go here, I just want you to feel the work. So the next exercise, the next level, is to take those knees a bit further away and to come into a half plank. So the knees are down, and you've got this straight line from the knees to the hips to the shoulders. And again, you're going to paint that arc with your head. So you're going to come down and push up. And again, those shoulders are active down the body. You might just be going to here and coming up. You're going to go as far as you comfortably can. Next option, you know what's coming. You're going to lift the knees and you're going to come into a full press up position. So you're on those toes, the legs are together, shoulders are down, And again, you're going to try and just go as low as you can. So you'll notice here that I'm not going to touch the floor. That's crazy hard. So we're going to lower, exhale to come up. And you might see, so I'm just going to rest on my knees for a second. If you try to go too low, in fact, I'll see if I can demonstrate it, you can lose the shoulder connection, you can lose the other connections that we want. So if I go too low here, now I'm going to really struggle to get back up. See, my back's going, everything's going. So that's where it's really important to, yes, to challenge yourself, but to not challenge yourself so much that you compromise the technique, because that's when injury can occur. So just take it nice and gently. If you are feeling really strong with your full press ups, so you're in your plank position and you're doing this, maybe you are going down to the floor and it feels great, then try doing it with one leg in the air and doing it that way. That can just add a little bit of extra challenge. Now, if you've worked through those, or you've started off with the very first one we did where you lie on your front, and even that's a little bit challenging, you know, tricep dips up there, press ups are super hard, then try it standing. So I will lose you if I stand, but as a rough guide, you would stand facing a wall with your hands in line with your chest. So you'd be kind of like this, and nice long arms. And then you just would do your little tricep press ups into the wall. Now, the further you stand away with your feet, so the more of an angle you're leaning at, the harder it's going to be. But it's quite a nice, gentle way of building up that strength to then move the exercise down onto the mat. So there you go. Tricep press ups. I love them. Lots of people hate them. Give them a go and let me know how you get on. If you've got any questions, just shout. And whilst you're here, subscribe for more personalised Pilates videos just for you. And do spread the word to all your friends and family. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.